So, hi everybody, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing okay, hope you're all keeping well. So today I thought I would do a Q&A while I am trying various autumnal drinks. Loads of you kindly sent in so many questions in my DMs, so I have randomly chose 10 questions to answer whilst I am trying some autumn drinks from Starbucks. I chose Starbucks because they have a great range of autumnal drinks at the moment. There's quite a few to choose from. So I've got 3 drinks to try while I'm answering the questions, and the first one I'm going to start with is a classic. It's a classic, isn't it? It is a pumpkin spice latte. Now, I know there are so many people, it's a bit of a cult drink, isn't it? So many people love this. They can't wait for it to come out, you know, as it's nearing autumn. Some people hate it. Now, I remember trying one of these in Anastasia's videos a long time ago, and I haven't tried one since, because I remember at the time I really didn't like it. I believe it was a cold one I tried back then. I could be wrong on that. So today I've got a warm one. It's a pumpkin spice latte. So let's give this a go. I'm going to try this and then we will get stuck in to your questions. So here we go. Let's have a sniff first. Oh God. I think I said all them years ago that it smelled like a candle. And it still smells like a candle. But I'm gonna try it. We'll go. Right. Let's have another sip. To be honest, that's not too bad. That is, I'll have another sip. To be honest, it's okay. That I could probably drink, don't know about the whole thing, but I could definitely drink half of it. It is much better than I remember, and it's probably better having it warm. Like I say, I think I tried the cold one last time. So it's quite pleasant. Obviously, you can taste the pumpkin. It does have quite a little bit of a candle fragrance to it, but it's okay. I don't know if I'd go as far as to order it, but it's okay. So we'll give you a little bit of a thumbs up for the pumpkin spice latte. I can sort of tell more this time why people like it, and it's not as bad as I remember, but that might be because it's warm. As well as the 3 drinks I'm trying, I have got my standard flat white to drink as well, in case I tried some of the drinks and I didn't like them. So I'm going to be sipping on my flat white as I answer some questions. Then we've got another 2 drinks to try. So let's dive straight in. So we've got number 1. This was quite a common question. Are you hoping to buy a house and will you live in the same area? Yes. I am hoping to buy a house. There is no way I can buy one yet, because I have only been self-employed for getting on for a year, and I'm quite aware I need to be self-employed for longer than that, but I am definitely saving towards that deposit. That is definitely my next goal. Answering will I stay in the same area, I do actually think so. No matter how much I love various other places in England, it makes sense to stay in the area for Atticus's schooling. So that's my answer to that one. Number 2, who is my fashion inspo? I liked this question. I wouldn't say there is one particular person who is my fashion inspo, not like one person I can name, but there are lots and lots of different Instagrammers that I follow that I see wearing certain things and I think, oh, that looks really nice, you know, I'll try and get hold of that, or, you know, they put outfits together really well. So there's not one name in particular that stands out to me, but I get a lot of inspiration from Instagram and various outfits that people put together on there. So that would be my answer to that one. Okay, I'll answer one more question, then we'll try the second drink. Number 3, I like this one. How do you stay motivated in self-employment? Good question. Some days are harder than others to stay motivated. It all comes down to definitely strength of mind, discipline, being focused. I'm not going to say that I don't have them days where I feel a lot less motivated, because I do. And there can be various factors that contribute to that. You know, even something as you know, leading up to my time of the month can make me feel very lethargic, very out of sorts, which can completely turn everything on its head, and I just really don't feel like doing a thing. So there are them days, as much as anybody else, and it comes down to really, like anybody in any job, you know, everybody has to make a living. That is the way it is, and this is my job, obviously YouTube and Instagram, and therefore, you know, I live accordingly to that. So I find the motivation, because that is my job and that is my living. But some days are definitely harder to find motivation than others. 100%. I think even this morning I set my alarm for a certain time, and for some reason I woke up, turned my alarm off and went back to sleep, which is actually very unlike me. Very unlike me. I'm one of them people, my alarm goes off, I'm up, you know. And I think I'm just completely and utterly exhausted, getting back into the swing of things with school and early mornings, and yeah, and that set me back. That set me right back, not getting up when my alarm went off. And I really had to get myself round and get my motivation together to, you know, do the various things I've got to do during the day. So yeah, just pure strength of mind. Yes, we're going to do this, and that's it really. So I'm going to try the second drink now. This is an interesting one. It's a cold one. It's this one. It is a pumpkin cream cold brew. A pumpkin cream cold brew. Let's have a sniff. Okay, I can't smell anything. It doesn't smell of anything, which might be a good sign. So I'll put the straw in. While I'm putting the straw in, I'll answer a question. Favourite thing about doing YouTube? My favourite thing would be the flexibility that it gives me. The flexibility to work around, first of all, Atticus's schooling. I don't have to look for childcare. I don't have, if there's something on at the school, if Atticus has an appointment or anything, I'm in control of. I don't have to go and ask for time off. I don't have to, you know, and that I am so grateful to have the opportunity to work like that. To me, that's the first thing. Secondly, I love being creative. I really do. I think creativity has probably been in my bones since I was very young. I haven't always had the chance to show that, I think, with various things that, you know, various other jobs. But at last, I do have a job where I can be creative. You know, we don't always get it right. Not everyone gets things right, and it's about learning. It's about, you know, whatever career you're in, it's about learning and it's about growth. And you know, I enjoy being creative. I enjoy coming up with ideas. Some of them work out, some of them don't, but that's part of trying, isn't it? So absolutely love that. I love that so many of you watch the videos and enjoying them. I love to read my comments. I always read my comments. Still get slightly nervous because the car's just pulled up. Still get slightly nervous filming in public, but I have definitely, if I think back to when I started almost a year ago, I can remember going to London with Anna and Atticus, and I think it was probably like my second or third video, and I was vlogging, and I was so conscious of vlogging in public. It was a really big deal. Now I just get my camera out. I just don't care. I don't care what people think. I think, you know, this is my job. I've got to do it. You know, I'm doing this, and now I don't care. But I can still get a little bit, you know, yeah. But anyway, someone's having a good look. But yeah, I'm filming a YouTube video, right? Okay, let's try the pumpkin cream cold brew. Here we go. I'm sort of dreading it a little bit, but oh no, that's not for me. Oh, Jesus. No, that ain't for me. Okay. No, not for me at all. Verdict. Okay, you can taste the pumpkin very, very much. And it's like got a... No, that's not for me at all. It's hard to put this into words. That's not for me. I know I keep saying that's not for me. It's really not for me. I'll have one more sip for the sake of the video. No. It's quite bitter. That is quite a bitter taste, I feel. In fact, I've got to have a sip of my flat white. Thank God I got the flat white. That's not doing it for me. I can see some people maybe would like that. I don't know whether that's going to be a really popular one. That's quite a bitter taste. No, definitely not. So that is the pumpkin cream cold brew. It's a no. It's a definite no. But give it a try. Give it a try. You might like it. Nothing more to say on that one. Okay, next question. Wow. Okay, this is a good one. Interesting one. How have you found adjusting from struggling with money to having money? This is a really, really interesting one to answer. And I thought, yeah, I will answer this because it gives a different take on things. Yes, I did used to struggle with money very, very much. I can remember various situations. Yeah, money was a struggle. I would always be wondering how I was going to pay a various bill, or you know, it was always in the mind to worry about money. It was just there. It was constantly there. And obviously over time, it's not been overnight. It hasn't been overnight at all. It's been a very gradual thing. I obviously now earn a lot more money. This is down to hard work. This is down to dedication. This is down to a hell of a lot of things that come into play. It's not a case of you know, oh, Julie got a lucky break because Anastasia was her daughter. Yes, that gave me a head start for sure. But it is me that has maintained the work. It is me that has kept everything moving. It is me that has put my determination and creativity into my work and made it what it is, and I am very, very proud of that. How it's been with the money, first of all, I'm not going to lie, and I think this must be quite a common thing. When I started to earn more money, it was a complete novelty. It was a complete novelty. And obviously, you know, in hindsight, you know, I'd spend things that probably now I wouldn't. I bought things that probably maybe I wouldn't. And as time's gone on, I've become more comfortable with having money, and I don't feel that I need to buy this, that and the other all the time. I don't need to buy, you know, say a certain designer bag or whatever. I still love nice things, but it's not, I'd rather be saving for a house basically. And I think that mindset comes with, you know, it's very interesting. It changes the way you look at things over a certain amount of time. Like I say, it's a novelty at first, and then you become more comfortable with it, and you start to really think seriously about really what you want to do with your money. And I think that's where I'm at right now. I know what I want to do, I know where I want to be, and you know, I just, yeah, that's it really. So obviously so grateful for you know, the situation that I am in, and that I, you know, and it's as simple as that really. And you know, the money is, you know, just, yeah, so grateful, and long may it continue with my hard work and determination. So that's the answer to that one. I'm still getting over that what was it, pumpkin cold brew. It's really interesting, that one. I think I need to have a drink of this. Right, number 6, how do you stay so positive? Because you have two choices. You either get up in the morning and not be grateful and positive for the absolute miracle of living, or you do. So I choose to be positive. I choose to try and see the positive in everything. I choose to see the silver lining. I choose to you know, just be grateful for absolutely everything. And you know, positivity is, life is too short to be miserable. Whatever I believe, whatever, yes, we could argue that certain situations that you live in or how your life is contributes to that being able to stay positive, and yes, so that is very true. You know, obviously if I was living on the streets, I had no money and I had no food, that is a different, it would be, you know, harder to stay positive. So each situation contributes to maybe how easy it is to stay positive. I don't know, but I do really choose to stay positive, because that it's just in me to be that way. It's just inbuilt in me to be as positive as I can. And that's not saying that I don't at times feel negative about things, or certain things, you know, can, you know, upset my day or whatever. But, and I was listening to an interview with somebody, I can't remember her name, and she said the same, and it really resonated with me, that I just choose not to stay in that place for long. So if something upsets me, or, you know, whatever it may be, I just automatically, I will not stay in that sad place for long. I will always pull myself out of it. And yeah, so that is my answer to that one. Okay, number 7, if you could do any other job apart from social media, what would you do? Good question, and I can answer that straight away, and it's something that I've always wanted to do, and that would be to work in law. So that would be a solicitor, barrister, something like that. I think I've mentioned this before, when I was at school, like, that's what I always wanted to do. It never happened. Maybe next lifetime. But yeah, that's a quick answer, because I know that is what I would say to that one. Okay, shall we try this last drink? What have we got here? I can't even remember what I got. I got a blonde salted maple and caramel latte. This might be quite nice, I think. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's have a sniff. Oh, this smells quite pleasant. I think this will be quite nice. So again, in case you didn't hear me the first time, it's salted maple and caramel latte. So, oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet. Not sure about this one again. Oh, I want to like them so much, but I can't. That's okay, but it's very, very sweet. If you like your sweet drinks, then you'll like it. It's not particularly offensive. It's just the first word that springs to mind is very, very sweet. Yeah, very sweet. I can't really say a lot else on that. A lot of you might like that. A lot of you might like the salted, yeah, salted maple and caramel. Obviously, it's going to be quite sweet, isn't it? But yeah, it's okay, but too sweet for me, so that's a no. I think my favourite, to be honest, out of the three that I have tried is going to be the pumpkin spice latte. Who would have thought that? If I had to choose one to actually drink the whole of, it would be the pumpkin spice latte. The warm one, though. The warm one. Okay, so next question. Are you going to Anna's for Christmas, or is Anna coming to yours? The plan is to go to Anna's this year because Anna came home last year. So the plan is to go to Anna's for Christmas. I was in two minds to say to Anna, shall we just book somewhere and go away somewhere for Christmas, which is still a little bit in my mind, all three of us to go away for Christmas. But if not that, then Atticus and I will be travelling up to Manchester and spending Christmas with Anna, which will be lovely. So Anna's got to start prepping that Christmas dinner, get prepared, what she's going to do, and yeah, be interesting seeing Anna cook Christmas dinner. I shall look forward to that. But yeah, maybe go away, but if not, yeah, it will be Anna's. Okay, number 9. Any more trips planned? Yes, nothing's booked, but in my head, before Christmas, I would like to go to Bath. I haven't been to Bath for a long time. In fact, I've only been once. So I would love to go back there and obviously show Atticus. He loves the history of places. He loves looking around landmarks, different buildings, historical buildings. He absolutely loves it, and it's a joy to be able to take him and experience that with him and show him that. So I think he'd really like Bath. I'd like Bath too. So I think Bath is on the agenda. That could possibly be in, they have a week off school in October. I'd also like to go back to York in the Christmas period, because I just know how stunning York will be at Christmas. I can only imagine the decorations down the shambles and everything. It's going to be absolutely so nice. So I definitely want to do that. So they are the 2 trips that are in my head. Definitely not aboard before Christmas, but they're the 2 trips that are definitely in my head to do. Yeah, so number 10. I love this question, and this is, yeah. Would you consider adding a dog to your family? Yes, I would. It is a real... I think probably if we put it, the best way I can explain it is that I'm probably that close to like buying a dog, but I'm not 100%. So I think if you're not 100%, you don't do it. So there's various things that are like, you know, stopping me from making that move. But I would, yeah, I think I probably would like to have a dog at some point. I'd like a sausage dog. I think they're lovely. Not quite sure what happened there. My camera went off and it went dark. It is very, very overcast today, so I'm going to hold the camera like this so it's not dark. Yeah, so the dog, yes, I would really love to have a dog, but like I say, I'm not 100% there with it yet. So I'm going to hold off on that for now, but it's definitely a possibility, definitely a possibility. So yeah, that was me answering 10 of your questions. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed finding out some of the answers. I'll do one of these again in probably 2 or 3 months. I think they're quite a good thing to do regularly, answering different questions each time. You know, it's a good way to connect with you all. And yeah, the drinks, I'm going to have to say the pumpkin spice latte, I wouldn't order it. It wouldn't be my, I wouldn't have it. But out of the 3, it would be the one that I would choose. So yeah, go to Starbucks, give them a try. But lots of other coffee shops are doing their autumn drinks as well, aren't they? It's not just Starbucks. So yeah, that I hope you enjoyed. And all keep well, all keep positive, and I will see you soon for another video. Bye.